Alright guys, we're going to go over the closed guard module that we've been working on the last couple of weeks. So working on the premise that we can get the arm across. So our first series, partner's going to be pinning on the armpits here. I'm going to work with the arm drag technique. So I'm going to come in, I'm trying to get my fingers underneath his palm here, okay? I'm going to grip the elbow. From here I'm going to pull the elbow out, pull the hand in, and I do a knee pull. So my knees are going to come to my chest. It looks like this. From here I immediately switch my grip to the lat and I perform a leg scissor. So I'm going to straighten my left leg and retract my right leg. Like that. Now I've created an angle and my whole chest is tight against his arm. From here I stretch back. Elbow helps me build up to the mat. My left foot comes onto the mat and I'm going to retract my right leg. And that enables me to smoothly come up to the body triangle. Arm drag method, grip inside the fingers, grab the elbow. We're going to pull the elbow out as the wrist comes in. Here. Now I perform the knee pull. Lat grip, leg scissor, stretch back. This grip has to be tight. The problem is when he gets it, if I'm loose and he can get his arm across, we're back to the start. So this grip has to be tight to his body. I can't allow any space here. Now the left foot comes off and my right leg is going to retract. So where my knee is out here, I need to bring this knee to the other side of Jamie's body. And that enables me to smoothly come up. And if I can reach, I hit the body triangle, or I just link my heel and knee together. Let's look at a second method of getting the arm across. So this time my partner's pushing on my chest, like this. I'm still gonna perform the knee pull, but what I'm gonna do is I wanna break Jamie down partially to begin with, and then we're gonna use a hip pump to get his arm across. So from here, I'm going to pull his elbows out and just break him down to the point where I can get the head control. Now, push his elbow in, and whichever arm I attack, the same side foot is going to go stepping onto his hip. Okay, now what I'm going to do with my hip is vibrate it up and down. Only a few centimeters at a time, but very fast, okay? It makes it very hard for Jamie to keep his arm on the outside. It's going to look like this. Now we're almost in the same position. I make my lat grip, perform a leg scissor, and start coming out towards the back. Now our second method of taking the back, if you have shorter legs or your partner is a bit wide for the body triangle, my right leg is going to retract and I'm going to throw it down the middle to be a single hook. Okay, so I'm still building up like this. This still has to be tight to prevent Jamie's arm coming back. Now I retract my right leg and I sink it down the middle of Jamie's two legs. So now I have one hook in. I underhook, I bring my other palm on the back of his head. I need to ensure that my forearm touches his head because we're going to lever his head down to pull him over. Palm to palm grip, no fingers, like this, here. This is the half Nelson turnover. My elbow drives my partner's head down as I fall over, turning Jamie. I immediately switch to the seatbelt grip. Jamie hides his top leg. I can't get my hook in. I lock my legs and I'm going to stretch Jamie out, allowing me to get my second hook in. Second method, the hip pump. I'm going to break your partner down so that I can reach the head. I put the same arm that I want to attack, I put that foot on the hip like this, stepping down on his hip. Now my hips are going to pump up and down very rapidly, but only a small amount at a time. As I do that, I'm doing two other things. I'm going to drive his arm across and I'm going to pull his head down at the same time as I pump the hips. Looks like this. I continue to pull the head down, giving me time to reach for the lat, performing my leg scissor and making my angle. Now the hook method, I'm still taking this foot off. My right leg is going to retract back and then shoot down the center of Jamie's body. I want to hook back over his leg like this. I make my gable grip half Nelson, and I'm going to fall, tilting Jamie over. I stretch this leg out to ensure I have control. I switch to the seatbelt. Jamie blocks my hook. I can't get my hook in. I lock my legs, and I'm going to stretch, giving me space to put my second hook in. Alright guys, now my partner's going to stack back into me, making it very difficult to come around the back. So we've got the two methods of getting the arm across. If he's pinning the armpits, I'm going to work on using the arm drag technique and the knee pull to get it across. If his hands are more on my body, I'm going to work on breaking the posture down, getting the foot on his hip, and then the hip pump to start dragging him down. Either way, we get to the same position. Lat control, leg scissor creating the angle. Now when I start thinking about coming out the back, my partner is going to drive back into me, trying to keep me flat on the mat. As he does that, I'm going to scoop my arm underneath his leg, and I'm going to enter into a pendulum position. Like this. My goal here is to get 90 degrees with my partner. My lower back is off the mat, and my right knee is pointing down towards the mat. From here, it's very easy to kick. Come on top. We're dragging the arm across, leg scissoring, and coming up. But now my partner stacks in. As he does, my hand underhooks the leg. I'm going to push my hips to the ceiling, making it easier for me to turn. Using this to help pull me under, I now have 90 degrees on my partner. My right knee is pointing down towards the mat, and my lower back is off. And now I can circle and kick my partner over, easily coming to top position. Now guys, we get the arm across, and before we get a chance to do anything, our partner is going to foolishly pass to the half guard. This allows us to have a great setup for the knee lever sweep, sometimes called the John Wayne sweep. So utilizing our two methods, either one, we're going to bring the arm across the body, lat grip, leg scissor. I get to here, and my partner pushes down and passes over one leg to the half guard. But I still have his arm trapped. I put my feet on the mat, and the other foot goes on top. From here, the only key is I need to pinch my knees together, tight on my partner's hip. At no point do I want to flare and allow my legs to come apart. Now it's a simple matter of driving my knees into the mat, up to the roof, and across. At some point I need to pummel the underhook so I can come up ready to start passing.